Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode, I think I'm posting this on Saturday, if I remember correctly, so hopefully that means something good, I guess. I don't know. But we'll go with the daily cash thingamajig, because it's a new day since the last episode. It's just the next day since the last episode. So let's see, what was the next course that I have to go to that I don't remember? Oh, the Great Divide. Oh, the Great Divide. I'm going to use the Wizard Monkey Apprentices, because that's what I'm going to do. And actually, you know what? Not the Monkey Apprentices. Well, maybe the Monkey Apprentices, maybe not. I'm going to use... What am I going to use? I'm going to use the Engineer's Workshop, and I'm going to upgrade that all the way, which was probably a bad idea, but oh well. I'm going to use the Engineers on this one. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. Just because I really don't know. So let's see, that's going to cost more than I can afford at the moment, so I probably should have gotten the Dart Monkey one, maybe. I don't really need to use the specialty building as my first tower, but I'm definitely going to want to use the specialty building tower soon, I suppose. So the thing that makes this track hard for me, or difficult, is the fact that it's split down the middle, that I can't just spend a bunch of money on one defense that's gonna win everything, I guess, if that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense. I can't really focus my defenses on one thing. I got something in my tooth I'm trying to get out of my tooth, which is just odd. But anyways, I'm actually going to build another one. No. Let's see. How much these cost? That's about 4, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that should be enough. Enough cash from the actual level to just build a monkey engineer. Can place it there and here. So hopefully that's good enough, I suppose. I mean, at least for the moment. Yeah, still trying to get that thing out of my tooth. I think there's just like apple skin or something. I don't know. This is really messing with the commentary. Just because I've got to like focus on not talking when I'm trying to focus on talking. But anyways. Let's see. Now, one thing that I think would be an interesting challenge that I'm probably not going to do unless you guys actually request it is to play Great Divide and only use like left side towers on the left side with only left upgrades, and then like right side towers on the right side with only right upgrades. I think that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know how I'd be able to do it, but it'd be interesting because obviously I can barely beat this track with all the towers and all the upgrades, so trying to play it with only left side upgrades and right side upgrades, or left side towers and right side towers, or both, would be pretty interesting. So yeah, and I think that apple thing, the reason I say that is because I was eating apples like a couple minutes ago, which I don't know why I need to explain that, but do you guys ever eat apple slices with peanut butter? Because that, to me, is like the most delicious, well, not the most delicious thing, but it's a really good snack to have. Because you might think like, oh yeah, it's an apple and totally healthy, and then it's like, well, you are kind of eating like half a gallon of peanut butter with it, so probably not that healthy. Even though, I don't know if you guys enjoy peanut butter that much, but I probably wouldn't mind eating half a gallon of peanut butter, as long as I had some milk with it. So yeah, just throwing that out there, because it's something to talk about. Now, as you can see, I'm just getting the fast engineering first on the right side, now on the left side, so I can have a bunch of engineering turret stuff. My mind is still concentrated on that thing in my tooth, which, I mean, calling it a thing in my tooth probably isn't the best description. I could probably just spend some time stopping to get it out, and then just cut that part out, but then, too much work. I'd probably forget to edit that out, and then it would just be like 20 seconds of silence. Well, maybe not silence, because you'll probably hear me like trying to get the thing out of my tooth. But anyways, let's see. Enough about that. I'm gonna get 9-inch nails, because that's a good thing, I suppose. Can pop 8 balloons at once, including frozen balloons. Although the specialty building for the engineers means that it can pop through frozen balloons anyways, and lead balloons. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it includes frozen balloons in specialty building. I think it's just lead balloons, but anyways, let's see, what am I going to do? I could use something with camo, or I do need camo detection. Theoretically, I could use cleansing foam, but I'm not really that, it's not really that reliable, I guess, in my opinion. So let's see, it's round 17. I think I'm going to use dart monkeys for my camo detection, just for a little while at least, because they have enhanced eyesight to see their camo balloons, and I don't know which side the first camo balloon appears, so I'm just going to use this one. And I would normally use like ninja monkeys or something for camo detection, but the dart monkeys are cheaper, so I can place 2 of them for less money, basically. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm switching to these. Also because they have the deluxe upgrades for exploding darts, which means that they can also pop lead, which is nice. Even though it's not 100% necessary at the moment, because the engineers can also pop lead. But anyways, let's see, sharp shots, and I'll probably get archers on the right side for future reference, I suppose. I'll probably forget by the time I do that, but anyways, let's see. Now, the thing that's interesting about this level is that even though you would think that, oh yeah, it's split down the middle, it's symmetrical and all that, it's kind of reversed or mirrored on each side. So specifically boomerang throwers might not be the same power or popping power or equal level, I guess. They're not going to be as effective, or one isn't going to be as effective as the other if you place them, even if it's like in the same exact spot. It's just because the track is shaped differently. Towers like the boomerang thrower aren't as good, which is kind of interesting to me, I guess. I don't know. Snipers, I would think, might be pretty good, but not really 100% sure, because I think the balloons also are released or appear or something at like twice the normal speed, kind of. Well, maybe not. Not twice the normal speed. It's the same. But not necessarily that they move down the track faster. It's just that I was thinking that it would like spawn at the same time, I suppose. Even though that's not quite it either. Still trying to get the apple out of my tooth. But again, no more talking about that. So Monkey Ace would be interesting if I had the never miss targeting, but I'm not sure what would be the best at the moment. Next round there's a bunch of camo balloons, but having 2 dart monkeys is enough to take care of that. Now let's see, Monkey Village, how good is the range on that with the bigger beacon? Would not be enough to get both, and I don't think I can put anything there, like even the specialty building with pontoon or something. If it was just a river, that'd be pretty interesting, because then I could, you know, just place Buccaneers or something, but no Buccaneers here. And I've got a lot of money, so I should probably do something about that. I could use spike factories, and I think I will. I'm going to use spike factories, even though that's kind of not really a good idea, because I'd have to build 2, because there's 2 paths and everything, but considering I have to buy 2 of everything anyways, I don't see why this is any more of a bad idea than anything else, I guess, because I'm only dealing with half as many balloons on each side, except for the cases when I'm dealing with whatchamacallit, the Moab, then I'm only dealing with 1, but what round is this? 36, so I've got time until the Moab. I could use a larger service area, that'd be helpful, but also a bit expensive at the moment, because I don't have that much money, since I'm building it twice, so I've only got like half the money to work with, basically. Unless I use something like a sniper, or maybe a mortar, or dartling guns. Dartling guns would be pretty helpful, but I have no idea what I'm doing, because I've only played this track like maybe 4 times, like twice on screen, and then maybe once or twice off screen, which actually is kind of interesting to me, because in the last year or 2, I really haven't been playing very much off screen at all, so basically the only time I've been playing this game is on screen, so I don't know, kind of interesting. And to me it kind of feels like it's been a really long time since I've played this game, but what do you guys think? Has it felt like a really long time since I played this game, or does it feel like, oh yeah, you always play this game? And for any of you that are watching this like way after it's been posted and you're just going through on the playlist and watching them all back to back, obviously for you it would not have been a very long time since I played this, because, I mean, 1, I've been playing it all week, but 2, because if it's on a playlist and it's already been a long time afterward, and you're just catching up, then, you know, that's a thing, I suppose. Let me know in the comments how many of you are watching this like way in the future, which obviously means nothing to the people that are watching this, like, not necessarily live, but like recently since it's been uploaded, I guess. Kind of interesting to think about. I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna get white hot spikes on these just in case any lead balloons make it through, which I don't think they will, but it's possible, I suppose. And it's already round 41, so I should probably think about getting some anti-Moab defenses. But let's see, before I do that, I'm going to get faster firing on the engineers, just so that they're a little bit more helpful. So, anti-Moab. I think I'm going to save up a bunch of money for a balloon chipper, and then use a balloon chipper on it, but I'm not entirely sure how well that's going to work out. I could use Dartling guns, those are pretty good. I could use snipers. At the moment, snipers might be the best option, just because I don't know which side it's going to be on, and it'll be kind of switching sides for the Moab. And since there's not that many of them, it's not quite the same as if you were just splitting a bunch of balloons, like a bunch of streams of balloons or whatever. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I don't remember how much it costs to get a tier 4 left side balloon chipper. And the reason why I'm not putting it out yet, or placing it yet, is because, like I said, I don't know which one it's going to come out of. It's probably going to come out of the right. So then once I see it appear, then I'm just going to place the balloon chipper on which side it is. So, well, actually, because I'm pretty sure it is going to be on the right, oh wow, I don't have enough money for that, but got really close to having enough money. And you know what? Just to be safe, I guess, if safe is the right term for what I'm doing, I'm going to use a monkey village and rebuy everything so that, oh, those are in the range anyways. Let's wait till the round ends. Then I'm going to use a monkey village to rebuy everything so that I can save a bit of money on everything. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to get rid of the dart monkeys because they're not going to be as necessary at the moment, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying. Against a Moab, they're definitely not going to be as helpful. They will be helpful, I guess, but not to the extent that I need them to be. So just sell this as well, place a little higher, just make sure it's within the range of the monkey village, then sell that, and place this one. I probably could have kept the whatchamacallit, and of course it's on the other side. Let's just move that over here, and of course I can only do this because of whatchamacallit, the Monkey Tycoon, which lets me not lose money when I buy or when I sell stuff. But anyways, that should be enough to take care of that one. Now that was only one Moab, obviously, and let's see, what can I do against Moabs in the future? I guess I could just build another one, but I don't really want to. I'm going to build more spike factories. I'm going to build a spike factory up here, actually. Well, right here, maybe. Yeah, right there. And that's going to be a Moab Treasure Spike specialty building one. Not specialty building, obviously, but specialized. I guess not specialized. Just a tier 3 right side upgrade spike factory. Just to deal with the Moabs before they get all the way down to the other spike factory. So what I should probably do right now is get a better tower than the engineer, because at the moment it's not that great. It doesn't have camo detection. It's kind of like a really good ninja monkey, sort of, kind of, or at least on that general level. So I don't think it's going to be very great. It's helpful, obviously, as you can see, but I think the spike factories are going to be my main attack force, basically, which is kind of odd, I suppose, because I don't really use them for attack. Just use them as a safety net. Right now, I'm going to need the top ones specifically to take down the Moabs as my anti-Moab defense, and then the bottom ones are going to be more of a safety net because of that. So, let's see, what I'm going to do. In the next round, I think I'm going to sell the Monkey Engineers and use the money I get from that to build the Spike Mine or Spike Ball Factory on the bottom, so that they're better against balloons in general. Very intriguing. I feel like my commentary is really boring just because I'm really interested and concentrated on this match and how well I'm going to be able to do this. So actually I don't need to sell them because I have enough money for that right there. And might as well keep them, I suppose, since there's not really sure what else to do with them. Easily able to pop one, but then, see, that's the problem with this strategy, is that then there's a lot of them there, I suppose, if that makes sense. I'm not even speaking in full sentences at the moment, but the problem with this is that the spikes may be able to pop the Moab early on, I guess, or yeah, maybe able to pop the Moab, but then the rest of the ceramic balloons are just going to pile through all the rest of those spikes and make it less useful, basically useless. But I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna aim for a Arctic Frost, but at the moment I'm just gonna build it as a 2-2 ice tower. And again, I feel like my commentary is going to be really boring just because I'm so concentrated and focused and everything. But the ice tower will be specifically to help get rid of all the ceramics that come out of the Moab once they're popped by the Moab Shredder spikes. And I do need well, I don't really need camo detection at the moment because I can pop lead balloons with my camo detecting spikes. They're not really detecting the camo. It's just that they're able to pop the camo. So I'm not really sure if I need to get more camo detection. That should be enough. Well, maybe not on round 70, but I don't know. Very strange. I haven't spent that much time actually playing this level, as you already know. So yeah, if you guys have any, well, I was gonna say if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But I'm not gonna read the comments till after I've already posted this, so it's not gonna help me. Let's see, round 35, oops, not the right one. Get Arctic Wind, or Arctic Wind, not Arctic Frost, to deal with that. So the right side, as you can see, is doing much better than the left side. However, the left side is not doing that bad. It's surviving. And I kind of feel like I'm talking with a stuffy nose, but I kind of have a stuffy nose, but not really. Kind of odd. It's just that thing. I feel like I'm allergic to talking, because I always get a stuffy nose whenever I'm doing this recording thing. So yeah. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Again, not sure about viewer challenges on Sunday. Might do that, might not. Probably kind of leaning on the not side, but kind of want to, if that makes sense. Just because I know that I'm really terrible at viewer challenges, and I don't want to promise I'm gonna do one if I know I'm not. And this is really bad. Yep, this is really bad. Those balloons were multiplying within the range of the ice tower, so let's do something about that. Let's actually sell the ice tower, because that obviously was not the best idea. And you know what, now that I have a bunch of money because of this, I'm actually going to sell the monkey engineers. I'm going to sell everything, just because I'm going to totally redo my strategy. I've got 56,000 to work with. Alright, let's see what I can do. Could use Startling Guns, could use a better ice tower strategy thing. You know what? Actually, I think I will go back to Ice Tower, get a fully upgraded one on both sides, get that there, and then go with a, well, no, not that one. I'm going to go with a Bomb Tower as a Balloon Impact right there, which would be a helpful support to the Ice Towers. Then get some Moab Maulers going up here. I'm not sure if this is the best idea. Probably a bad idea. I'll probably lose again. But let's see, because oh, that's right, they're not going to be able to pop the the black and white balloons, the zebra balloons. So let's get some corrosive glue on this side, and this one, it's not going to have quite the same power, but hopefully it'll be good enough. So, like I said, probably not a good idea. Probably should have saved before I did this. But the ice and the balloon impact should stop the balloons from moving very far, and they should be able to stop it from regenerating. And that was close. Almost didn't catch that one. So I'm going to need better Moab defense, especially right now. But yeah, that's not good, because that one didn't quite make it. So, obviously, not a very good strategy. So let's try this again. Obviously, I know this is poor form, I suppose, to be doing this, using continues a lot, and selling everything and redoing everything. I've got Monkey Tycoon, so I'm not losing any money by restarting. Let's see. What do I need? See, the thing that's hard about this is that I have to split it, so I can't use all my money on one defense. I'm going to use some Dartling Guns and see how that works. Well, no, never mind. I already realized what the problem with that was, because then I'm going to be aiming at one side and the other side's not going to have enough defenses. So those are out of the question. Unless dang, I should have got the Dartling Gun specialty building. That would have been useful, but instead I'm going to go with this. Gonna go with that. I've got enough money to get 2 of these, so I'll do that. Then I guess I'll put another one a little bit higher up. No, just a tiny bit higher, with Moab treasure spikes. And I think I'll have enough money for this one. And there. And then I guess that's kind of all I can do, which is kind of bad because that's not a very strong defense. I'm gonna get an ice tower here. I'm gonna focus just on one side with the ice tower just because I don't have that much money. So the problem with this defense is it's not very strong, which is a pretty big problem considering I'm gonna need a pretty strong defense. Although all the mines, they are pretty good against all the normal type balloons, and then having those Moab treasure spikes slightly higher gives them more priority towards popping the Moab class balloons. Although that did work out pretty well, probably partially because of how strong how good the deluxe upgrade is to have big balloon sabotage to make the Moab class balloons at half health. So the reason I'm throwing in the ice is because of what I've already explained with the Spike Factory ice combo. I've pretty sure I've mentioned that once or twice before in the previous episodes, so I won't repeat myself, I suppose, even though I totally could. And again, I feel like I was gonna say mode, but my mood or my tone is totally different right now than usual. So the good thing about this strategy that I have right here is it can pop camo lead. That's a good thing. It has a tower specifically for anti-Moab, which is good. It has a tower specifically for anti-balloons in general, which is also good. The ice tower helps slow everything down to give you an advantage, I suppose. I'm defended against regrow balloons because they're not going to have enough time to regrow when they're dealing with the mines. However, if it was a zebra regrow, that could be a bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem, as you could tell, kind of. So obviously that problem that I had with the Arctic Wind was that it was slowing down the balloons while they weren't within range of any attacks, which I was about to place a Ring of Fire, but I'm not going to use that one yet. I'm going to place this one. This one's a little bit better placement because it's closer into the range of all the mines and spikes, so that's good, but it's not quite the same as this one because the towers, the spike factories are on the right side. There you don't have as much range on the actual track, which groups all the mines and stuff together more, which I think is helpful for the regrow balloons and such. But then the problem with that is that then, like I said with the ice tower, it's attacking or freezing balloons that are outside the range, so it takes a little longer. So this episode's probably going to be a lot longer. Plus, you know, the whole waiting a couple seconds for them to reach all the way down to the bottom of the track. Okay, so still waiting on money for the ice tower. Although I could do the same trick with the monkey village to get myself some extra money, some extra cash. I might do that after the end of this one because I'm going to need some cash around 63. I'm going to need the Arctic Wind. Well, maybe. I probably will, but I could probably do that in the middle of the round, but I'm just going to wait. Well, I can sell the ice tower for that one because I don't need it because it's I don't need it at the moment because it doesn't have camo detection. And there we go. I could have sold those earlier, but oh well. Alright, so let's place this one here. Still has the same kind of flaw or disadvantage as I mentioned about the other ones because I'm placing it in the same place. Anyways, let's get ice tower there. Well, don't want to put it too close to the end of the track. But anyways, sell that. Then build another one over here and do basically the same thing. Just sell that one and that one. Place this one down here. I wish I could kind of make the spike factories aim where they're going to put their spikes. It obviously wouldn't be a huge difference, I suppose, but by making them focus on one specific area could be helpful depending on what the track setup is. And that's quite a bit of cash, so I'm going to use that one to get a Ring of Fire on this side, and hopefully that should that should be pretty good, so that if any balloons get frozen outside the range like right now, I should have placed this a little bit higher up. little bit higher, like right here. That way, with the Ring of Fire, it'll be able to help pop those so that they're not just stuck there like that one is, which should be helpful, although I think that might also be kind of a problem as far as like not keeping them frozen so that they're getting through faster or something like that. I don't know. But let's see. Again, the strategy, it may be powerful, I may be well guarded, but it is going to make this episode take longer, which is kind of lame. So I feel like I could just fast forward through this, but I'm probably not going to, because that would also kind of be a bit lame. Now, the problem with the strategy again is when there's a bunch of Moabs like that, because, well, alright, that wasn't that bad, because then the spike factories don't have as much time to defend themselves or to put out more spikes. But again, they are only dealing with half at once, so it's not that bad, I suppose. Which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of surprised at how well the Ring of Fire is doing with the help of the Arctic Wind, and I think this might be it for my defense. This might be the peak, I suppose, of how strong it's going to be, just because of all the different factors and everything. I could probably throw in 1 or 2 more spike factories for some extra support, maybe, but I don't think I will, because obviously, as you can see, they're doing pretty well, especially on this stage, where it's just a slow build into their higher tiered balloons, which is very beneficial for the spike factories, because then that gives them more time to just put out a whole bunch of spikes and mines. But then again, the problem is with those BFBs and Moabs, that takes so long to get all the way over to the end of the track, and the Ring of Fire is just going away, going to town on that thing. Did I say going away? It's just firing away, going to town on those BFBs. Alright, so round 66, and I think that might be it, because I think I will fast forward, just because I don't know what else I could do to increase my defenses. I mean, I do know what I could do, but I don't think I need to do anything else. So it took me a few tries, but I think I figured out a decent strategy for this track, even though it does make things take a long time. So I'm going to fast forward starting now. Alright, you know what? I've got a lot of money, so what I'm going to do is put a balloon shipper on either side. Hopefully I have enough. I don't think I have enough for this one. I do not, but may as well put it here anyways. I'm going to put a balloon shipper on each side, have it target strongest, so that it can help out popping some Moab class balloons earlier. And again, I don't have enough money for that one, so I'll just wait on that. I probably could use another Monkey Village trick to get a little bit more cash. I think I've already done that for these, so I can't really get any extra cash out of it, but oh well. Let's see. This one's still dealing with those, and kind of the problem with these balloon shippers the way they are right now is that they wouldn't be able to get rid of regrow balloons. They'd actually let the regrow balloons multiply. But hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem, because if there's any regrow balloons, they would be quickly stopped by the Ice Tower Ring of Fire strategy, or combo. Plus all those spike factories and all that, so hopefully I shouldn't have to worry too much about regrow balloons, I guess. I don't know. I could also put some glue gunners by the balloon shippers in order to help get rid of that, as long as they have the stronger dissolve ability, but now I'm kind of regretting that decision to make balloon shippers. You know what? Instead of balloon shippers, I'm going to sell these. Well, let's upgrade you just so you can eat that BFB real quick, and then eat a couple of Moabs. Alright, so I'll sell that. And instead of them, I'm going to get some snipers. I'm going to get like 5. Just going to place 5 of them here. And the game's going really slow. Probably just because of all these spikes and mines that are causing some interference, I suppose. But do not have enough money to fully upgrade all these. Not sure why I thought I would, but set it to strongest. Or set all of these to strongest so that they're focusing on the Moab class balloons. And I'm not usually a huge fan of snipers, and I guess I'm still not really a big fan, but they can be helpful, especially on a stage like this, where they're not necessarily limited to one side or the other. They can all attack both sides depending on what their targeting thing is. So I'm just going to go through and upgrade them once I have enough money for it. So well, actually, before I do that, let's sell them all again, because that's what I've been doing this episode. Let's see, gonna use the monkey village and place them all again, just so that they cost a little less. Might as well start the round, because I don't really need them, they're just sort of support. 4, 5. Alright, then just upgrade them all equally, rather than how I was doing it before. And then get that and stuff. And I'm just going to be upgrading them to on the right side because of, I've mentioned this before in other episodes, but this one, semi-automatic rifle, allows snipers to take multiple shots and attack 3 times as fast. That is better than getting the 18 layers because the .50 lets them pop through 7 layers. So going up to 18 is not exactly, it's about a little more than 2 or 2.5 times increase, or 250% increase, but then using the 3 times attack, it is 3 times as fast, that's a 3 times increase or whatever. And I should set these all to strongest. I wish there was a hotkey for that. There might be, but I'm not familiar with what that hotkey would be. Just set them all to strongest, but then now I'm just gonna fast forward and just buy them all their upgrade stuff. Alright, now in case you didn't notice, I had to use the Spike Storm abilities because those were a lot of BFVs that I could not handle. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm probably going to beat this, most likely. And I'm actually, because all the towers are on that side, I'm going to sell these. And then, well actually I probably didn't need to sell that other one, but then just because I have enough money to, I'm just going to get a balloon chipper and just destroy a bunch of these, set it to strongest, get rid of the BFB and everything. So that was nice to just get rid of the BFB class or the Moab classes. That was pretty nice, but I did only get 500 monkey money from that because I spent a lot on continues. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.